YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video, and y'all are real, man. We're getting so close to hit 1K subs, bro. We're literally like right there. We're legit right there. Like, I'm pretty sure like 19 subs away, which is just crazy, man. Y'all been going crazy. Shout out to anybody subscribed to my channel, anyone watching my videos. It means the world to me, especially if you hitting the like button. It means a lot to me. It makes me want to keep uploading. I'm going to keep grinding. We got a lot of content coming. We got more builds coming. We got more build reviews coming. We got our tier list of the Pro Toon builds. We got it all coming, every single position. We got the small forwards done. Got every other position coming soon though. So be on the lookout. You don't want to miss out on this stuff. And y'all already know the deal. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And turn on post notifications. You don't want to miss any uploads. We are back with another build today, one that I made, and I think it's pretty fire. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Today, we got a build inspired by Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. We got position, small forward, height 6'7", weight 228 pounds, wingspan 6'11". The build is called a wing stopper. I like the build name, it's pretty fire. So I've been trying to come up with some good builds, and I think this one's fire. We're gonna hit continue, go ahead and get right into the attributes. So we got close shot 79, really just upgraded this because it came with something else. We got 70 driving layup. Now I know this is pretty low, and I don't like it this low, but in order to make this build how I want it, I had to go with the lower layup. So once again, you guys already know, you don't have to make the build exactly how I make it. You can use it as a template and tweak it to your liking. Do not make the same exact build as me, because this is how I like the build and what I would do if I made this build. Driving dunk, we got an 80. I went with the 80. Didn't want to go too high, didn't want to go too low, but wanted to be able to drive and dunk the ball if I needed to. So we went with the 80 driving dunk. 42 standing dunk, we got 40. You can get the LeBron dunk packages. Leave me alone in the comment section about it. Here you go. Post control, we got an 84. Now Kawhi doesn't play out the post too much, but he does have a good post game, and I wanted to make sure we had this because we're going to try to get post fade phenom, or not try, we're going to get post fade phenom on Hall of Fame, because up next we got mid range at 87, but we're going to bump this up with our cap breakers to 89 or 90. Just depends on what I want to do. Probably 90, like I said, so I can get Hall of Fame post fade phenom, and then we're going to bump the rest up on 3-point shooting. So you'll do 3 on mid range and then 2 on 3-point shot to get a 78 3-pointer. You will be able to knock it down. I like the shooting on this build. You're going to get set shot specialist on gold when you bump up the mid range shot also. So that's kind of what I was going for, was to put my cap breakers here. But once again, if you do make this build like this, you're still going to be able to shoot with this build. You know, I make the builds cap breaker friendly, but I also make the builds to be usable if you don't have cap breakers. So that's what we're doing with this. Free throw 73, not the best at all, not the worst at all. You'll be able to shoot some of them. You're not going to be able to make a lot, but you got something, so leave me alone. On to the playmaking, we got 70 pass accuracy. You guys know me, I think 70 is enough. Kawhi's not that big of a playmaker anyways. He's more of a he is a playmaker, but in a scoring way. So I didn't give him the pass accuracy. Ball handle, we got 81. Kawhi's very basic, tween, cross, dribble, pull up. He's not doing too much. I like the 81 ball handle. You're still going to get some good animations, be able to dribble the ball. Speed with ball, we got a 75. You get silver lightning launch. I like this because it's going to allow you to actually get your own bucket if you need to. And 75, I feel like is enough, especially on a 6'7". Not the best, but not the worst. I still like it, especially for what else this build can do, which is the biggest part of this build is the defense. We got 70 interior defense, 6'11 wingspan, 6'7. Play hands up, you'll be able to get a stop. Perimeter defense, we went with 92. Now, these next couple things, I did it the way that I would like. Was still trying to make Kawhi, but I did it the way that I would like. I did 92 perimeter because he's going to box you. Current Kawhi, not too great of a defensive player. He's still very good defensively, but his perimeter defense would probably be a little bit lower, like 89 maybe. But I went with 92, so you get all the defensive badges on at least gold. And then to pair with that, we got 85 steal, so you're going to get silver glove, gold interceptor. I like that a lot. I don't spam square too much, but I wanted to make sure this build had some steal, and that's why I went with the 85 steal. I would probably take my max +1 tier 1 and put it on glove so I can get gold glove. But you can take some other things down if you want and put your steal up to get the gold glove. This is where I would have it. Or if you got extra cap breakers, you got all of them, or you got 6 more, you can put it up 6 and get the gold glove. So I like what I got here. I like the 85 steal. I really wanted that for this build, is to have some steal and high perimeter, and we got both of them. Block, we got a 68. Wanted to make sure he had block. Kawhi has to have block. We get high flying denier. You only need 68. You're going to be able to smack anything and everything, bro. This is, you guys know how I feel about this badge. The most reliable badge on this game, especially for it to be bronze. This badge is so freaking good. On to the rebounding. I've been getting lucky lately because I've had some extra points and the rebound has been so cheap. So we went with 70 offensive rebound. Defensive rebound, we got a 55. You get box out B silver, you get rebound chaser on bronze. Kawhi ain't the best rebounder, but he can grab them. So I do like that we at least get a 70 on this build. On to the physicals. Probably the best part, or not the best part of this build, but a good part of this build. You get 85 speed on this build with a 92 perimeter at 6'7". You're going to be moving around the court very quickly. Agility, you get an 80. So you're still pretty quick without the ball. I like that, especially for this to be Kawhi. I wanted this to match. And I like the 85 speed, 80 agility. It probably should be flip-flopped a little bit. He should be a little bit slower and a little bit quicker. But like I said, I was making this build to be viable for this game. That's what I was going for. We got 85 strength. So you're going to get Hall of Fame strong handle, and you get gold immovable enforcer. Like I said, you got to have the defense on this build. You're going to get brick wall silver also. Physical finisher and post powerhouse. I like the 85 strength a lot. That immovable enforcer is just going to make you crazy defensively. And I feel like with 92 perimeter defense, you don't got to go too much higher. All these badges work well together for you to be able to box up some people. So I'm really happy about that. Last but not least, we got 65 vertical. I went 65 just so we can get some dunk packages, and you get posterizer. That's really what I was going for. Wanted to make sure we got posterizer on this build. So you'll be able to finish. You can shoot the ball. You can handle the ball. You can lock people up, and you get a little bit of rebounding, and you're pretty quick to be a 6'7". I think this is a perfect build, especially for like if you're trying to make a lockdown, an all-around lockdown. This is a wonderful build. You can use this build everywhere. I think it's a fire build. I think the attributes are fire. Let's hit continue and see what shades we get. And you're going to get Scottie Pippen, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George, all defensive wings, bro. Fire. I really like it. The attributes just put this build together perfectly. You have built a wing stopper. Like I said, I think this build is fire. You guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about this build. Is it fire? Is it trash? What would you do to make this build any better? And if you think this is trash, let me know in the comment section and tell me why. Don't just call the build trash, bro. If you call the build trash, I'm gonna call you some names. That's just how it goes. Y'all know it. Grading this build on A to F, being Kawhi Leonard, I'm gonna give this build an A. I feel like this build is very versatile. The only reason I can't say A+ is because the finishing is just a little low. It's just a little low to be Kawhi Leonard. But trying to make Kawhi Leonard like in this builder is almost impossible anyways. Now, being able to use this build in every game mode, A+. It's too easy, bro. Like, this build can finish, the build can shoot, the build can handle the ball, the build is gonna box anybody, and you got good physicals, bro. It's a fire build. You can use it in the ones, of course. You can take it to the twos, and you can play the one on the twos court. You got a lot of defense, can defend the L2ers. And then you take it to the threes, you can play the one or the two. It's going to be fire on the threes. And then you take it to the rec or the pro-am, you're going to be able to play the 2, the 3, or the 4. If you got a small ball lineup, you'll be able to play the 4, be able to box some people. I think this build is fire. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think of this build. If you made it this far, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate you. If you even made it down here to the video, you're a real one. That's all I got for you guys today. Stay on the lookout for more content coming very, very soon. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.